can see a couple of my minis if you want, but it was hard to set up this camera, so it might just be a stable type of deal. You know? Do a few clean marks and rough. Clips we've been making with my tiny brush. Don't have so that's why you can't see. A super small camera for y'all. So this medium quality and this lens is clean. Let's see if I can bring up the quality on this new guy. It's way better than before. So it's right there. Scooch up next to the camera so we can talk about it all. This has a twin that's currently on display in the gallery in Gainesville, Florida. And this is the one that I made at the exact same time. Like, I don't know, last year? It's morning time. I'm waking up. I can tell things exactly later. Uh, this one over here, I'm going to point to it with this. This guy is Dragon Man. Eyeball, little hand. Hands. For comparison, I got some measuring tape over there. Also, you can see clearly that you can see the wood grain right there. You can tell how big this thing is. I'll get some actual measurements when I do the prints. This is set up right here, back here, to take a clear photograph. Here I can move my camera around as best as I can to make prints of this, and then take them and edit them, and just have, extra images. There's nothing over there. You can see the edge of it. Anyways. There's a corridor that goes past this tower, and this is a wall on my desk. And think about, I'll do this black on the back. Uh, and that's all frame. You always got to use what you got. Guess I'll bring. We got time to kill. So let's look at more. Um, Attached to a wire like Evangelion. So be careful. I don't have a full rotating thing, so we're just gonna have to do helicopter mode. As we can see right here, I have support. Close to the This is a piece of starship that I'm making out of paper that needs to be done. Here's another picture, actually. Sick, times are good. Oops. A lot of these paintings in the mail, so sometimes I gotta repair them. We're gonna say goodbye, and then we're gonna put him in the fire position. Oh goodness. I'm about to make some frames and stuff for these, but as you can see, everything's on my construction desk. He's a cute little guy, Tiki Man. Did him years ago while I was traveling. He's got ectoplasm. So we're gonna do some restoration before we keep these in storage for a long time. See, it's on canvas, and I leave extra canvas when I cut it. This thing. It's okay. That's why I put it on canvas. You know, you got these prints back here, and you make 1,000, whatever, however many prints you make, and you keep some and you put them in paper, and you do that. You know, you take your little pen and you eviscerate yourself drawing a snake onto, and nobody appreciates it. You know, paint portraits of your friends, and you take photographs and you make a print of it. You know, put them in fancy clothes. So mostly the time when you're doing painting, you do it for yourself, and that's how I do it. And fuck you, I do what I want when it comes to making things. But you can also purchase these. This is a 10-year-old print, almost 9 years old now, $20. I think it's awesome. I like this one. I had a sapphire for the original, and the actual canvas I sold. What was I on about? Oh yeah, we're making more of these. That's why I have it out. So this is the next one we're gonna probably make. I don't know. I sold out except for what I got left. It actually kept me going in Hawaii when I was traveling. For the first part when I was setting up. So every once in a while It's like a poor Robbie, you know? Make some more. Let's go on. I want to make 4 prints. It was 20 total. That's 80 prints probably. I don't know how much that costs or whatever yet. We got a program we're going to take pictures of. This one, let's do a thing. And people are like, scan it, whatever. I think you can take a nice photograph and then make a print out of it because everything's square. Because that's how much you get of artwork sometimes. You get all you get's a photograph. The tattoos that run off, all the murals I painted, all the shit. Trying to make shit to last, and just this print lasted 10 years, and I'm sure it's actual living thing with Tom up in somewhere. Forget all information that I know. And you don't even need to know all my information. You know, you're buying a piece of my artwork that I worked blood, sweat, and tears on, and you probably can't even afford a real one. You're getting a print. And if you really want to hear the story, you can talk to me nicely and maybe give me a cup of coffee or whatever. But I'll die and I'll take all my secrets with me. Yep. Not for a long time, though. This guy's 9 years old, too. Did you see that? 2016 in the corner. Uh, I gotta go walk my dog soon. What else do y'all want to see? I got a bunch of sketchbooks. I got, I guess I should do the inside of this photo box. Some paper right here. That's some glasses. This goes back up. This goes on the rack. If I share my artwork, it gets destroyed because people have grubby fingers. Just keep it in storage. Or steal it. I'll see y'all in Undermine, baby. Let's color pencils out of my head. Dude, I don't think there's any pen